I sat on the edge of oblivion, staring down at that white stick, waiting to discover my fate. They said it was impossible, that I could never be a mother again. My life suddenly suspended in mid-air, like those toys that sit on board desks, perpetually moving back and forward, click, click, clicking, but going nowhere. Fast, racked by the guilt of the self-destructive path I'd been hurtling along ever since he'd walked out and in and out, back and forth, not knowing if up was down. Another life, another child. How could I be responsible for another soul in this world? I could barely take care of my own, and the child, already here, craving me. In that moment of confirmation, every planet fell into rank, and I stood tall, knew what I had to do. No would be the answer to his petitions of reconciliation. I would do this all alone. Months seemed to drag for years. Violent sickness, my punishing penance. And I hated you. Your unsettled wriggling inside, making me feel all the more alien. When I held you in my arms, tiny, helpless, rosy-cheeked and warm, I swore to love, protect, and guard you, that he wouldn't destroy you. No man ever would. You'd be untainted by my sins. I'd watch you grow to be carefree. Daydreaming dancer of mine, watchful wonder at your ability to be free, like flickering light refracted, You shine dazzling colours for all to admire. Beautiful. Daydreaming dancer of mine. Compelled by music, your soul soars passionately. Grace, power, elegance entwined, perfect abandonment of constraints, you inspire. Beautiful. Daydreaming dancer of mine. Fluidity in movement like the waves of the sea. Phosphorus magic that sparkles in moonshine. Twisting flames that dance hypnotically in fire. Beautiful. Daydreaming dancer of mine. Swaying effortlessly. Liberated by movement, she flutters and flits with carefree design. Limbs long and lean that never tire. I've watched you grow. Beautiful. Daydreaming dancer of mine. Empowered by your strength, knowing you'll be spirited, bound, destined by divine to channel this gift of dancing desire. Beautiful. Daydreaming dancer of mine. These recent days have forced me to take stock of our relationship, because I know that pretty soon we won't have each other anymore. I've cast my biased mental eye back over the last 30-odd years, bracing myself to scrutinize your unmotherly methods. I made my lists in the way you know I always do, plotting and quantifying what makes a good mum. What were the important things I must pass on to my daughter? What was it I learned from you? I stopped talking to you, angered at your needy selfishness, felt betrayed by your lack of understanding of who and what I am, wanted nothing more than for you, of all people, to tell me what I was doing was okay. But you never did. You didn't. Silence fell between us for too long. I pushed you firmly out of reach, and you let me. I thought I was teaching you a lesson, thought I was helping you to learn about me. But I realized I was the one learning about how I really should be. I look at my daughter, filled with motherly pride. I think of all the things I've taught her, that independent strength she holds inside. And I know that all my lessons to her are rooted deep in you. Because in your own unique, childlike way, I learned how to be a grown-up without the rigid conformity to overbearing rules of adult seriousness. I know that every time I play dress up with my daughter, it's because you allow my imagination to run free. I know when we have experiments in the kitchen with food, it's because of all those Saturday afternoon help yourself teas. You taught me independence, strength of character, to have heart. You taught me how to laugh at life, even when times seemed the grimmest of grim. Most importantly, you taught me, no matter what, to believe in me. I'm now, as death is knocking at your door. And although you no longer look like how I remember you, in my mind's eye, I will always see you as that vibrant, wonderful, fun-loving woman. And to me, that's how you'll always be. We come to this altar in reverence, Mother Priestess and her acolyte, each bringing blessed gifts, an offering. I'll carry the teapot, you the milk jug, sugar bowl. We gather cups for communion, warm biscuits crafted from your hands and mine, through love, with love, in love, in the unity of sisterly spirit, with ginger-scented oblations whose incense sanctifies our breaking of bread. Triple goddess, you, maiden, I, mother, those before us, crone. Our own Trisagion, holy, holy, holy. This sacred space is ours. We exchange wisdom, pass down secrets, the casting of ancient spells, legends of our foremothers, the folklore of women, champions of our cause. We laugh loudly, snort and eat together. This is the place of our stories. This is the place of magic, women magic. This place will not be silent. This place will not ask us to hush, to be small. We sit with feet on chairs, knees folded up beneath us. This place is heart. We shed tears of compassion and condolence together, solitary. We shouldered burdens, shared in abstractions, and laughed in unison. Made lists that would right all wrongs and loved each other. This place is home. This is the place we come back to, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be. As a babe, the world held wonder, endless possibilities. You were limitless, bold, unafraid, feeling no shame as you presented your honesty to the world. You drew messy patterns in your food, covered yourself in spaghetti and smiled because you were free. As your tiny feet took steps in the world, you were happy to simply be. You chose clothes that matched nothing more than your mood and sometimes baffled even me. But you amazed me, inspired me to be brave, to lead you into adulthood without losing that integrity. I've tried so many times to think these words through, what my advice for surviving life would be. So here goes. Hold on to those beautiful, curious, childlike eyes. See the world always for the things that could be. Experiment with who you are. Try on different coloured hats until you find the one that fits. And then wear it. Because it is true. You are the best person there is to be, just you. Go with your gut and trust that inside are all the answers you'll ever need. Don't worry about the path everyone else is following. You'll find the perfect one for you and enjoy the journey. Make your own rules of the things you like and then break them when they no longer fit. Because maybe today you don't like the colour blue. Walk through this world with your head held high. Remember, you have beauty within. Your voice is so important. Why wouldn't you let it be heard? Don't worry about the labels others will try to stick on you. It's your decision where you fit. Inside the box or boldly on top. Let music lift and fill your soul. Dance so your heart beats strong with rhythm and joy, and then share it so that others can see. Shine bright and let yourself be all the potential you are. An explosion of colour and light. Free.